everybody, and welcome back to Gardening Goodness. I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another video and update of my garden. So today I'm just going to take you through, I've been doing some work. I want to show you the things I've done. So the first thing you notice is I have cleaned out those potatoes. I didn't dig out the base where the potatoes is actually hiding to the bottom down here. What I did was just take and added some collard greens on top of the pile to see what they're going to do. And I transplanted them the day before yesterday, so they look like they're happy for now, doing their thing. I moved some peppers. I did have my echinacea in here. I took the echinacea and moved it right there, so they're coming along pretty darn good. They're looking good. Echinacea flowers. I replanted this kale and watered it yesterday. These are my little orange tomatoes. I don't know why I keep putting my finger in the way. Sorry about that. These are some little golden cherry tomatoes that they're popping up. You know, of course, my peppers are looking beautiful, standing up strong. I did get, I think these are not hot peppers. These are like those kabachi or kapani or some I forgot what the name of these things are, but they look like hot peppers, like spur peppers, but they're not, because I don't really do a lot of spicy foods. So we're getting like some let's see if I can find it on the camera. Let's see if I can focus it. There it is, right there. Little bell pepper. I don't know what's going on with this tomato. I watered it yesterday, but it still looked dry. I'm gonna have to come back and water it later. I gave away some of my seedlings yesterday. Some tomatoes and pepper plants, because I have so many of them. I don't mind sharing. Some of my neighbors came through. They were passing by and they asked for some extra bottom, so I said, sure, you can, more than welcome. So I gave them, this looks sad right here. These are my plants that I moved, and they're doing much better. My okra, the only one that's actually left, because I got all brown thumbs when it comes to this okra. And the corn, oh, now look at this. I spray it, it's still getting this yellow fungus, whatever. But I do have some corn back there trying to do something. So I'm not going to complain. This is like the furthest I've gotten with the corn. Y'all, I be struggling out of my mind with this corn. But I'm not going to stop until I'm able to grow my husband a damn stalk of corn. I'm just not going to do it, y'all. I can't give up. I moved, put that there because it was big. I got this cucumber hanging off. This is from my plant that got sick and actually fell off during that storm. I had two that didn't make it, so I just pulled them out. But this one actually survived and has been trying to go back to making cucumbers, which is wonderful. So I just encourage it to continue because we want to eat those. It's a baby one right there. So it's still making a few cucumbers. They're gonna work right there. So we're gonna leave it alone. Some of the leaves are kind of turning brown, but that's all right because I got some more planted. So you're not gonna get away this year. We got some more. Look at these plants. These things are tall. They're right up the middle. Let's see. They're pretty tall, but they look good though. I got my corn. I gave them a little love yesterday. They looking like they had a growth spurt overnight. But I'm gonna end up repotting these, just spreading them out over these 3 beds once I get the rest of this stuff out. I'm trying to wait for these baby collard greens to kick in and have a growth spurt. That's just an extra squash. And some tomatoes, which I'm gonna be uprooting and probably putting them somewhere because they're getting so big. Let's see if I can show you. They're getting big and tall, so we might as well go ahead and find them someplace to grow. I took the wasabi that I had and put those in containers. These are some beans that I'm working on. I got some okra over here in this container that I'm hoping that'll do something. My watermelon, y'all, it's still kind of looking funky, fighting back all the darn fungus. But I did see yesterday that I did find there is a small little watermelon around here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but there is a tiny little watermelon that is actually decided that it's going to grace us with its presence. But you see the yellowing. Like I sprayed it. I don't know. I'm just going to keep it moving because I don't know what's going on with them. I thought it was maybe because they wasn't getting enough. I thought it was because they probably wasn't getting enough. They wasn't getting enough blood meal, you know, enough nitrogen. And I kind of boosted them up, but to no avail. I told you, there's still the wolves of them. I'm a long way from buying a farm, y'all. I'm still trying to figure the game out, you know, and make sure my plants have what they need. My herbs are doing good. It just fell out the tree, y'all. So this is some skull cap, a medicinal herb. This is some white sage. I actually pruned it. I trimmed it back yesterday and got some, and I'm drying it out. This is some rosemary. And these are some marigolds that just got this gangster ring. And that is some thyme and marshmallow. You can Google all these medicinal herbs. This is some yarrow. Of course, this is some kale with a tomato in it. It's everywhere. And this is some Tulsi tea. And I got a couple of plants that I got to take out this pot and hang up. I don't know what that is hanging off the side. It might be a cucumber plant, but we will see. All right, so let's go to the backyard, y'all. It's early in the morning. The sun is barely up over the horizon. It's supposed to rain today, which is great because we do love the rain around here. So I got the lid down on my greenhouse because I thought it was going to rain last night. It was all cloudy and thunderstorming. So these tomatoes are doing good. This one was actually in the back right there in that space right there. But the container actually like fell apart. I done had these containers out here for a while, y'all. So they breaking up. I'm gonna get rid of them this year. But I actually got about 4 tomatoes off here already. I'm gonna take this one off. Those tomatoes that you see in the video, I actually got off this tree. So this is actually recuperating because I pulled it up yesterday. I pulled it up yesterday to give it a break, to give it a new start. So it's done good. It rested overnight, so it looks better. Let's see, y'all. This is the last. This is the last of the onions. Don't they look sad and sad? Just sad. So we're gonna try again next year with the onions. I gotta find a better setup for them, but they did their thing, I guess. I can't do nothing but laugh, y'all, but it was a good experience. I'm gonna try it again next year. We're gonna buy some more onions and the bulbs and try to see what we can do, because we can't give up, right? No. So we got some more tomatoes growing right here. Got them all going down through this part. You see? We love that. With as little problems as possible. We got the peppers all sprinkled at the base. And these are some of the tomato plants. Remember I told you I just took and stuck them in there and say they'll bounce back. It does take a while. They do look like they be struggling, but they come back. You have to water them though and try to keep them out the sun so they'll be okay. But you know, when you don't have no money and you just trying to, you feel the necessary urge to grow food, you know, you need to have something growing. You know, you do what you got to do. You don't want to dig up your garden. You don't want to make beds. You could just take and just dump you about 4 or 5 bags of those peat moss on the ground and just use that, you know. You might want to lay like a sheet. This is a sheet that I had, that pallet on that I had my hands on originally. You lay a sheet down on the ground. That keeps the weeds from going, just a regular old bed sheet. That'll keep the weeds from coming up to the bottom, you know. But, yeah. So I took and lined my greenhouse down with dirt all the way around to make sure it don't blow away and it's secure. I had these are some squash that I had up front. I bought back here yesterday. And you see the tomatoes. You see this bucket is like falling apart. I'm gonna just throw this away. This is the last year for this shit. But the tomatoes, and also too, don't forget my dog, because I put blood and bone meal in here. The dog smells it and she comes and scratching and digging. I have to check her. But yeah. I didn't even plant anything in here this year. These tomatoes actually just sprung up from year before. I just caged them and let them do their thing. And been pulling some tomatoes off. But this is going in the garbage this year. That 10th container, all of them are. Alright, and so we got tomatoes over here. You know, in the containers. Cole's basket doing their thing. This one is huge. It's gone and got big as I don't know what. I usually prune it back, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to let it do what it needs to do. Let it do what it needs to do. That one looks like it's got root rot already on it. It ain't even came up yet. Yes, yes, yes. I told you, if I can't do nothing, I can grow a tomato and a pepper. So, and we have the collard greens. We moved them out here. Of course, all the okra that was out here died because it was just too damn hot. So I decided that I'm going to take and try the same thing with the collard greens because they've already been broken into the sun. They're used to it. So, but I'm still giving them a little bit of time to acclimate. I planted them yesterday, doused them with a little blood and bone meal at the root to give them some nutrients and encouragement to do their thing. And, you know, hopefully everything goes according to plan as it's supposed to. These tomatoes just gonna get wild, y'all. It's gonna get wild. All right, so I had these 2 squash plants up front in the in that blue container up front. I moved them. I don't know if that one's gonna make it. It doesn't look like it's bouncing back too good. This one is trying to do something. I'm gonna put another box over it. I'm gonna put my box back over it to protect it from the sun, to give it another day of rest, so the roots can set up. More tomatoes over here on this side. This is the other side of the greenhouse, and my butternut squash plant is just doing its thing. I got tomatoes on that plant too, but the butternut squash, this just done took off. Beautiful, big old flowers. Haven't had any problems from this butternut squash too much over here. Did get some ants, but I sprayed them, got rid of them real quick. There's another one right there hiding. Okay. So yeah, and mind y'all, I ain't never cooked or ate a butternut squash, so this is gonna be real interesting when I pull these up to to eat. So just wanted to give you an early morning view of what's going on. The sun is over there rising. And we are up, ready to get it in today. And thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, The Average Woman channel on YouTube. I also have The Average Woman podcast. And if you need me, want to do some business, NicoleArcher.com. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, and we are back. And today I am going to make us some steak sandwiches. So what you see is 2 or 4 beautiful steaks. I'm going to be slicing them very thin like I'm already doing, sauteing them in a pan with some vegetables, some tomatoes and peppers and different kind of things, so we can have some food for like the next couple of days, for today's Friday and for Saturday. So I'll be back once I get these things processed and let you see what I'm doing, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, so we are back. I got all that steak chopped up. Those were 4 pieces. One of them was stacked on top of them. 2 of them were stacked on top of each other. So now what we're going to do is take and wash our meat. And yes, I washed all my meat. All you have to do is just rinse it off. And why you need to rinse it off? Because you're rinsing off other people touching your meat, processing your meat. You just want to make sure you just rinse it off real good. I like to rinse mine off, you know, just in a strainer. And I'm going to pull this off, and then I'm going to take, well, really, I have it already in the strainer. So I'll just take the strainer out. That's going to fall. Shake that meat off. Shake it off. Drain all that water off, right? Still dripping. It's still dripping. So we go make sure we shake all the water off, the excess water off, and there still may be some more, but it's all right for right now. We'll set that right there. Get a little plate. I'm gonna put this on here because I don't want to mess. So now what I'm gonna do is just season it up. I got me a little bit of sorry about that, my finger, y'all. I got a little bit of seasoned garlic salt. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there. A little bit of garlic salt. Mix that in there real good, because I don't really like we don't put a whole lot of seasoning on it. But once I get to frying it, I'm gonna throw some pepper on it and let the pepper throw some pepper on there to season it. No more salt, because I like to watch how much salt we intake around here, so I try to be a little mindful with that. Just let this here, make sure I get the little garlic salt rubbed in there, give it some good flavor. And I don't like to overdo it, y'all, because I like my steak to be tender and delicious. So we're not going to overdo it. These are ribeye cuts, so we don't need, I mean, sirloins or ribeyes, one of the two. But, yeah, we don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to let this sit for a while, and then I'm going to chop up my vegetables, and I'll be back right after these messages. All right, y'all, so it is going down. I have the steak all seasoned up. It done sat and marinated for a while. I went out here inside of the grill, got the grill all hot and ready. So we, because the steak pieces are so little, I took and threw them in a pan with some aluminum foil. Y'all know I'm country, so I could take this pan and turn it into something to grill in. Feel free to do this if you need to. This is gonna be delicious. You see that now? It's gonna be delicious right there. That's gonna be delicious. I just want you to know that. All right, then we got some peppers. Bell peppers out the garden. Those tomatoes I showed y'all, done chopped them up. We're gonna let that saute, and then I got some corn. Now, my corn's still over there looking a mess, but I got some corn right here that we got from our local store, and we got that on the grill. I took and threw some pink Himalayan salt butter, sprayed that thing down real good, and that's what we're rocking with right there. So this is what we're doing today, y'all. We're gonna let the steak get nice and tender. Let it get cooked all the way through. I'm gonna put the lid on this thing and let it smoke for a couple of hours, or however long it takes for this thing to get nice and tender.
and then we gonna do this thing, okay? So, so y'all, we gonna be back. We gonna be back as soon as I get everything going. Look at that heat in there. This thing is cooking. And I got a bad salad that I made, some coleslaw salad. Oh, it's going down, y'all. So y'all know I like to cook. So when I get out here, I feel like doing something, doing a little something. I can't help myself. I gotta go all out, you know. So I'll be right back, and I'll show you what we got once everything is wrapped up. And it looks like it's about to storm out here. The wind cutting again. I don't care. I'm sitting on the porch. I did have my little drink over there, but I think a fly done got in it, so I ain't messing with that no more. But that's what we doing today, y'all. We will be right back, and I'll show you what it turned out to be.
All right, y'all, so we are finished, and here's what we got. So I end up making a giant burrito, and it's got some rice and all kind of mixed vegetables in that. We got the steak right there. We got the peppers and tomatoes. I got some cheese up under there. This that crazy salad that I made for us. Y'all know I like the purple bag of salad mixed with the kale from Walmart. But it's got pumpkin seeds and craisins and all kind of stuff. So I took that with some, these cucumbers come out the garden, the tomatoes come out the garden, and some other things I just added on in there. Y'all, it's going to be delicious. And we finishing it up with this corn. Oh, y'all, it's about to go down. So this is a wrap up. Thank you so much. This is me taking it from the garden to my plate. Me and my husband about to chow down. It's going down, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe to my channel, Average Woman channel. Thanks so much, and see you guys next time. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gardening Goodness. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today. So today is an exciting day. The day is Tie Out Thursday. No, Miss Nicole, what is Tie Out Thursday? Well, Tie Out Thursday is when we go around the garden and check out plants like this that needs to be tied up and leaves that need to be trimmed up. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, since I'm on my cell phone recording this, you know I only got one hand available. So what I'm going to do is go through the garden. I'm going to, I cut that leaf off. It ain't even need to be trimmed off, y'all. I cut some of these leaves off when they start looking funky and old, so we can promote new growth, which is a wonderful thing. So we have, we're going to get everything trimmed up, looking nice. We're going to tend to our babies under those containers, check in on the watermelon. I'm probably going to give everybody a good spray down. And that's what we're going to do today. Everybody done ate pretty good this week, so we just need to tidy everything up, make sure the garden is secure and strong, just in case a freak storm come through and blow every damn thing back on the ground, you know, and mess up some more of my my squash and stuff. So y'all, I'm telling you, I done killed my last batch of okra. So, but I got some more seeds in here. I took them turnips because they were just terrible. Took the turnips up, and I got those, some okra all in there scattered around. So hopefully we're gonna keep this up till we get this okra going. And then we got other plants hiding out. I got some peas and different things that we got growing. So I'll be back to give you an update after I'm done, and we will be back later on. These are orange tomatoes. They're gonna be so good. Ooh. And we'll be right back. Hey everybody, and we are back. And do you know, I'm out here minding my own business, tying up the garden, because this is Tie Up Thursday, and all of a sudden here we go with this freak wind. So I had to take a break, y'all, and sit down and let the wind finish doing whatever they need to do. And check it out. You can hear it.
Just wind after, you know, just out the blue. So I took a pause on that one now. And I decided to sit my behind down because you ain't going to tell me 2 and 3 times. You know? Yeah, that wind is kicking out there. So my tap game got to be good. Check out my corn over there. It ain't getting tossed to and fro like the last time. And my baby corn over there hanging in there. So we gonna get this right this time. I don't know what's up with all these freak wind blowing gusts of wind that's coming through. But we gotta make sure the damn greenhouse don't blow away. Ain't it? Make sure you get the greenhouse blowing. That shit is crazy. It. I'm just gonna sit here and chill until this windstorm finishes. Whatever it's gonna do, I ain't getting up. I did go get my dog, but she's still in the backyard running around with her buddy. Eventually she'll come out front. So, yep. I've been doing, before the wind started, I was doing some pruning, removing off all the sickened leaves that look like they just need to be removed. And I did get a lot of the top work done. But I'm glad that I was on it because as soon as I got over there to the corn, the wind started blowing super hard. So we're going to make sure that we get this together this year. And I took some of the eggplant. We had eggplant right over, let's see, well you can't see my finger. But the eggplant, we took and moved that and put it in some small pots. It's getting watered real good right now. So I'm going to take those containers that flipped upside down, the seedlings under there, we're going to take those out and put them in them little pots and just keep it moving from there, y'all. So we'll be back after the wind blows and I finish up this little, my little tie-up Thursday. Tie-up Thursday will continue when the wind stops blowing so damn hard. Scan me half to death under this big damn tree that could break apart at any minute and just fall on me. But I don't think it'll happen. But hey, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm going to chill and we'll be right back after the wind finishes. Bye. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gardening Goodness. I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another brief video of the garden to show y'all what's going on. So today is feeding day. Yes, it is feeding day. The garden looks pretty torn up. So I gotta give them some TLC. So everybody's extremely dry. I look at this as an opportunity to bring out my new toy, my high power washer, so I can power wash the garden with some deep watering, which is going to be awesome. For the seedlings and everything, you see that they already wet. I already done wet them up with just my bucket. So today we are giving everybody a dose of bone meal and some blood meal. And then we're going to water them real deep. And I got some seeds that I'm gonna sow that I got from the seed store today. I went and got some essentials for the garden so we can get things popping because the corn was looking like it was sick, needed some TLC. So I got some 35 nitrogen for the corn, because it needs not a lot of nitrogen for it to do what it needs to do. So between the corn and the watermelon, they're going to get a good deep feeding today. And I cleaned out that blue bin. You remember it had some turnips in there. I pulled all them out to get rid of them. They weren't doing nothing. And so yeah, that's what's going on. I am about to begin the process of watering everything down. I done took and you can see I done scratched the dirt up. The dirt's been scratched, so I done scratched in all the elements that I done put in there.
So now it's just ready to be watered, watered real deeply, like those have. I just watered those with the pots down on the ground. I mean, with the bucket. So they're getting watered deep 2 ways. I'm doing the top and bottom because it's been so hot these last few days. They've been super dry, so I'm going to hook them up today. They're going to get some good deep watering on both ends from the top and below. I got them soaking in these little pans right here because they all look pretty terrible, but I'm not worrying about that. They're going to bounce back. Everything is going to be a-okay. You know, it's just the sun just went down over here. So we're the cucumber plant that was torn out the root during the storm is trying to come back. Some of the leaves got kind of crusted, but that cucumber right there is trying to hold on. So we're gonna let it do what it need to do. So that's how you know they need some love. So they're gonna eat good today. So yeah, I'm gonna tie that up because it's got a serious gangster lean. We're gonna fix that today too. And not this week, but next week we're gonna transplant this new corn down here where the other corn is. We're gonna leave that eggplant. We'll probably put these eggplants in the containers, and these squash. They're gonna go ahead and go in these small containers so they can do what they need to do. Like I told y'all, I did get some more okra because my okra just keeled over and died on me again. So I'm gonna keep trying to grow this damn okra, y'all, until I figure it out. So I bought a big old fat $2 pack of okra seeds. I'm gonna show y'all later. But I got us some more goodies. I told y'all I'm a beginner gardener. I'm gonna keep doing this damn thing till it just, I can't do it no more. That's some kale that's hanging in there, and those some peas that I started. So they doing pretty good. And that's that bone meal and blood meal around there. And I told you I'm gonna scratch all that in. Watermelon, everything, cantaloupe. A fill up pad? Okay. See that you asked me where I put it, like that might mean that pause the video and I'll go get it. I'll be right back, you guys, after this message. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gardening Goodness. You know, one of the best parts about living down south is this romantic enchantment sound all damn day long. Lord have mercy, just listen to it. You can barely it's just all day long. You need to get your drink, sit out on the porch, get something on the grill. Come on out here, enjoy this nice afternoon, Friday afternoon. Just chilling, sitting on the porch. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everything's doing really good. I got harvested some peppers. We done got some like awesome rain out here too. See how wet everything looks? It's been raining like super hard the last few days. So the garden is, and right before it started raining, I had just threw out some granule fertilizer. So everything is looking amazing, strong. I've given away some more seedlings because they're getting so big in the pots. I'm ready to just get them in the dirt. And I just don't have the time at this time to really mess with it too much. So, but everything is still beautiful. The greenhouse has not blown away, y'all. That girl, she did her thing back there because the greenhouse ain't blown away. And it's been some treacherous winds. I mean, I'd be shocked to see it still sit back there, y'all, because I'm like, I know that thing should have done blew away by now, because that was just crazy. And remember, we planted some watermelon. That's the watermelon and some rutabagas. Y'all, I ain't never grew a rutabaga before, but we gonna figure this thing out. See how wet everything look? And the okra popping up. This there watermelon and everything, it's still stagnated. That's why I planted some more. See what we gonna get. We gonna keep planting until everything just die off any damn way.
We ain't got nothing else to do. The echinacea is looking big and bushy. It had a growth spurt from all that rain that we got. The kale looking beautiful. You know you got to start spraying because the bugs, once you wash away the bug repellent, everything just come back and start chewing. So I got to take care of that. These some more tomatoes. These some more, these are yellow tomatoes. And I harvested a couple of yellow tomatoes. I thought that they tasted just like regular old tomatoes, you know. So the colors don't even make it taste no different, but it's still good. My little eggplant babies hanging in there with me. And these I told you, these pepper plants, look at a bug sitting right there. Look at you. Caught you red-handed. Trying to chew on my loo, but it's more than enough. I gotta get these out of here, y'all. Look. I told you I've been busy, but I gotta get this in the ground. I'm gonna have to do this today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those out of there. I think those eggplants are vining. So everything is looking good. I don't have no complaints. Oh, I had to take one of my I had to take that tomato plant down out the backyard because it had done fell over during the storm. So you know that was just crazy. So I took that down, and I'm just gonna just leave it down. I put it in the ground. I know it's gonna take a minute for it to get acclimated. It looks like it's trying to hang in there. I gave it some water to try to get it to come back. I done harvest some peppers off this thing already. So, and my babies down here, they had me worried for a minute, y'all, making me think they ain't want to be here for me to eat, but they doing good. They coming back real good, which I love. And these peppers doing good. Remember, I just took them out the pots because they was just stressed. They needed more room, and they just looking lovely. So I got 2 tomatoes and about six pepper plants because I got them like close to each other so I can tie them up together and they can support one another. I ain't gonna be complaining. Somebody gonna be eating these peppers, you know. So with that, I will talk to you guys later, and we'll be back. Tune in for another episode. Love it. Have a good day. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gardening Goodness. I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another video update of the garden. So check this out. These are the butternut squash that I grew, y'all. First time growing butternut squash. I had them out there. I wasn't sure what I needed to do when I needed to pull them, so I just went ahead and pulled them and got them on the porch. They're mighty heavy, but it's gonna be good. It's my first time doing them, so they came out pretty good. I got a few tomatoes and stuff. I got some lavender that's growing. That's what that is. A little lavender trying to pop up on me. So that's what that is up here on the porch. So I've been doing some moving things around. Lord have mercy, the train coming. And we've had like major rain around here, y'all. I'm talking about major rain that I ain't seen in months. So everything needs to be sprayed, and but everything's still growing. There's my my echinacea still doing this thing. Some kale, I took some of the leaves off it and ate them. And they were delicious. And we got a few tomatoes. Look at these tomatoes. I'm going to take this out of here in a minute because they're getting so big. Everything is looking like Wild Kingdom out here in this front yard. This is my front yard now, y'all. Let's see the peppers coming in. I noticed some of my peppers, like before they really get in the size that they need, they're getting the blossom end rot. The peppers are. So I'm going to go get some stuff to help them, but before they start developing the blossom end rot, because we want our peppers to get, some of the peppers are supposed to get like huge peppers, and I'm trying to get that to work it out. Some of my tomatoes need to be tied up. They've gotten a little, you know, tomatoes get wild, y'all. So that's why I have these little tree branches in here, just to rock it over a little bit.
I got rid of a lot of, see, all this, all these are all the seedlings I had. They all gone, y'all. That's all I got left. You know, I had like trays of them. They gone. So I put them out. Y'all, the corn is just finished. You see this here? I done tried this thing for years now. I just cannot grow a damn stalk of corn. You see that? They look terrible. I done pulled one up. Look at that. And this ain't the saddest damn corn you ever seen. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think I'm feeding them enough. I don't know, y'all. I need some help with this. I just can't do it. This and onions. I'm seeing, you seen them old sad onions I had earlier. It's just, it ain't doing me right. But they still trying to, some of them trying to hang in there, but some of them just, like this one here, I think I'm just gonna pull this one up too. It just done had it, you know, and it's not being productive. So I got my peppers. I got some cantaloupe. Cucumbers. That's what these is, and some squash and everything. I told you I put all the babies out, the peppers, right before the storm came, so they got good watering. I fed them with some 10-10-10, boosted them up with some more cow manure. They've been getting juiced in this piece. I got some, oh, this is a watermelon. All this stuff all outside. We gotta cover that up. All right, so we got some more watermelon right here. These my rutabagas. I got the pots ready for them. This is my eggplant, y'all. I got it on a stick. Y'all know I live on Railroad Avenue, y'all, so I'm gonna have to come back.